I remember a day like today, but 25 years ago. The most dramatic and devastating nuclear explosion in terms of cost and casualties of humankind took place. The air we're inhaling, the soil we're stepping on, and the sky we're contemplating were witnesses of this tragic event. On that morning of April 26, 1986, Pripyat was like any other town, full of people running and playing and doing their everyday tasks. They had no idea that Ukraine was about to be dressed with suffering and despair. At 1:23 a.m., there was a disastrous chain reaction in the core of reactor number 4, which led to a steam explosion, creating a huge fireball and radioactive cloud. This caused the death of thousands of people and contaminated the whole area. In this museum, we pay tribute to all of those who risked their life to avoid an even greater catastrophe, and to the families that confronted their loss bravely. The main reason why I decided to deliver this speech is because, even though at that time Ukraine was on the opposite side of the world, with contrasting beliefs and customs, many countries, especially those in the UN, got together and sent doctors, professionals, supplies, and recovery plans to evacuate the people affected and clean the territory as soon as possible. This clearly shows that, more than Americans, British, Chinese, and Ukrainian, we're humans that care for one another and give our friendly hand to those that desperately need it. The strength of a person, the strength of a community, the strength of a nation combined are more impacting than any powerful weapon ever invented. And we must use it if necessary, like in this case. Just for the record, based on environmental statistics, approximately 100,000 square kilometers of land was damaged by the high radiation. In addition, about 50 to 60% of today's amount of radioactivity is attributed to the Chernobyl disaster, which is 400 times more material than any atomic bomb can produce. More cases of people dying as a result of radiation have been reported since that year, leaving us with an increase of dire cancer and beyond 500,000 deaths. Considering human error, this was a unique event and only accident in the history of commercial nuclear power. Setting aside all the issues presented, many benefits resulted, from implementing more safety restraints to the fact that obstacles will always be waiting for us, but we cannot let them win. It is true that families and friends and lives were devastated, but that small seed of hope and love that can power the universe was still living there, among them. International donors have been given their own incomes to help the people still in the shadows, and all the contributions made to the treatment at the moment. Forgetting about the negligence, the whole Pripyat threw themselves to the street without letting anything stop them constructing, repairing, making, succeeding again for the wellness of their children. That is the message we should always emit. The concept of never giving up, fight until the end, and that unity cannot be forced but achieved by understanding. All of you present here and the ones watching at home certainly remember the differences between the Soviet Union and the rest of the world back then. However, did you hear about that when the evacuation of Kiev was taking place and men with masks were inspecting the area? No, of course not. That was not important, no more than the grace of our own brothers and sisters. I cannot emphasize this enough. Unity is the key to open the doors of the future. Believe me, as a UN representative, I know what I'm talking about. Now, I welcome the initiatives of reflecting the past of Chernobyl in this touristic route. Personally, I consider this is magnificent in order to have a closer approach to what really happened here and feel the agony of most of Ukrainians. It is needless to say that my eyes water while seeing the parks and buildings that were once full of people and children like you and me. I urge you to come here and walk through the names of mothers, fathers, sons, and daughters whose life ended 25 years ago. Let me acknowledge the numerous examples of institutions, such as the Living as One and countries like the United States, that have sent munitions and implement their spirit of activism here. Talking about this aspect, I would like to take reference to a letter a mother sent me when she lost her son helping in Chernobyl. I was only 31 when I read the letter of this survivor of life that touched my heart deeply. She explicitly said, "I lost my son while he was serving the United States in Chernobyl. He came back very sick and died in the hospital a few days later. I had a chance to see him. He was just 21. He received many medals after that, but the emptiness couldn't be cured, since I am a widow and he was my only child. I have one thing to say to the families that have been destroyed, and that is to keep looking forward no matter what." Without any doubt, those are valuable words that show us the worst times and the best times of hope. I'm going to take a moment and appreciate all of those that die saving others, like herself, because if we're here now, it's because of that. My most sincere respect to her and all of you that fear mourn for my heartbreak. The pain in your expression is unimaginable, but once again, your emotions are shared, and consider that the world is not all sunshine and rainbows. There are also great clouds and rain that always come and go. This is a call to break all the fear and silence instead of just running away from it. Chernobyl has made Ukraine and the world united, which is really our goal. Many people that couldn't even maintain a conversation work together and progress through the disaster. Reason why we promote more actions to have. Since we're all connected by